It's tax season, and some of us are getting back some good money to spend on stuff and save and invest. And I love to invest. I love to get something big that will keep on giving back. Last year, I invested in my Juice Plus business. It was only $50. It was actually the first $50 I spent from our tax return. And it's definitely kept on giving back. And this year, I am finally going to buy a tower garden, which is one of the products I sell through Juice Plus. It's beautiful. I'll put my website, this is the brochure, I'll put my website in the description box so you guys can look at it in more detail. But I'm so excited. I've wanted one for a long time. I've just been building up my income. I also take the capsules, so that's an expense. And then we do the shakes, that's another expense. And I've been waiting because this is like the big purchase. So we're finally in a position where we can go ahead and get it. And I'm so excited. It grows 26 different things, or it has 26 different spots to grow. And it's vertical, so it's really amazing. It can fit anywhere. It can fit like in the corner of your living room. If you don't have a yard, if you have a balcony in New York City, like you can have this, you know? So it's super convenient. It's soil free. It uses 90% less water than a regular garden. Since it's soil free, the pests are reduced significantly, so it's easier to grow organically. I have a garden. I have raised beds. I've shared that with my subscribers before, and it was so exciting when we set them up. We purchased compost from the local energy company and bought a whole truckload of compost and came and, just planted all of our stuff. And I've had semi-successful seasons, but nothing enough to really like replace grocery shopping. And that's what I would like to do. I would like to have a tower garden just give me all my fruits and vegetables throughout the year to significantly reduce how much I spend at the grocery store. And it costs like $500, and if you get grow lights, it's like another 100 and something, close to 200. But you can pay it in a year. So we're going to pay $50 a month, and in a year, no more payments, and the thing is ours forever. And you can order your mineral solution as well as your seeds from Juice Plus, or you can buy any seeds. But I definitely want to get the Juice Plus seeds because I know they're organic, and I know the process that they go through to be kept genuinely organic. And apparently, it's super easy to set up. I've never set one up, but I've seen them before, and they're gorgeous. I have friends who own them, and I've eaten off of them. And what I've noticed is that the produce grows faster and larger, and studies show that it's actually more nutritious than traditionally grown produce in soil. And I'm sure one of the reasons behind that is because if you know anything about the condition of our soil right now, it's such a sad story. It makes me feel hopeless sometimes. I have to like stop thinking about it. Our soil is deplete of nutrients. It's terrible. We're growing so much of the same crop in the same place over and over and over again, like corn and taking over the world, that we're destroying our soil. It has nothing to offer us anymore. And so the produce that we're growing in it is not as nutritious as it was 100 years ago when we would rotate what crops were grown and share the soil with different produce. And it's just really sad what we're doing to our planet. So this is a way to help the planet because you're using less water, and it's a way to get very nutritious produce with a completely organic plant-based mineral solution that is used in the big basin thing at the bottom. So it's this, I think it's like 20 something gallons of water, and the maintenance is ridiculous. Like you check the pH levels every day, but from what I hear, it becomes so like just normal. You just do it. It takes you 2 minutes and you're good. It beats going out there to the garden, making sure that there's no worms on your broccoli, that you're trying to grow organically without spraying. I mean, man, we have 2 blueberry bushes. I planted them 3 years ago, and we have not eaten any blueberries because the birds eat them. And my strawberries. I have 11 strawberry plants, and last year was the second year, and they grew. So many grew. They were beautiful. And the ants ate them. We ate one because all of them were eaten by the ants. It was terrible. So that's, what I get for not spraying my produce, but I don't want to spray my produce because I want organic produce. Well, this will not be sprayed. It will be awesome. The only luck I've really, really had in my garden has been lettuce and spinach, but I can only grow that in the fall and in the spring from where I'm at. But with the tower garden, because it has grow lights, I can grow that year round if I want to. So that is very appealing to me. I definitely want to have all the lettuces growing at all times, all the herbs growing at all times, and then, oh man, peppers, broccoli, tomatoes like crazy. I want to grow peas because my kids love peas and green beans. You can grow any bean, broccoli, chard, cucumbers, lettuce, melons, peas, squash, strawberries, tomatoes, all the herbs, several flowers. So it's a really amazing. Pretty much anything that doesn't grow on a tree or a bush can be grown here. And you can have it all in one place, and it's vertical, and it can be on your patio or your balcony or inside with grow lights, year-round produce. I'm more excited than anything about what I'll save in the long run at the grocery store, the variety that I'm going to be getting, and the quality that I'm going to be getting year-round. And that is super exciting to me. And I wanted to say it's aeroponic gardening. It uses no growing medium. The water and nutrients are continuously cycling through the tower, showering the plant's roots. It's so crazy. When you plant it, like when you harvest the thing, the roots are like 12 inches long. It's amazing. Sometimes longer. So you start your seedlings using your seed starter kit, and depending on what you're growing, you transport the seeds to the tower garden 1 to 3 weeks later, and then you harvest. And I mean, you just watch it grow. It's amazing. I've seen it grow from friends. It's versatile enough for any fruit or veggies. Obviously, you can't grow apples or potatoes. I listed what you can grow, and I wanted to mention, I don't know, I grew up in Miami, so I've been to Disney I've been to Disney like my entire childhood, multiple times a year, pretty much like every long weekend. And then once I had a car, forget it. It was definitely every long weekend. And so I've been to Epcot so many times, and I just recently put 2 and 2 together. The Tower Garden was designed by Epcot, and Epcot is like amazing. It's all about the future. So they have future homes, future food, future this, future that. And the future food ride is like you're going through this river on a boat, and you see all these tomatoes and cucumbers and peppers hanging from everywhere. And it's the Tower Garden. It's just like not small yet. So they designed the Tower Garden, Epcot did, with help from NASA, I believe, if I'm correct about that. So anyway, this is my tax return investment for the year, and I'm so excited. When I get it, I will show you guys how I set it up. I'll show you how I set up my seedlings, and I'll take you through the process with me of watching it grow. I am pumped. So if you're interested in learning more, check out my website in the description box. And who knows, maybe this will be your tax return investment for the year too. It's going to keep on giving for years to come.